My pastoral plea, and this is my prayer for this message, is that we would be a praying people like this all through the day. Convey your heart to God over and over. Let it be the way you begin and end everything. Now this requires a huge spiritual consciousness, which is what we're praying toward. Every email begins and ends with prayer. Every TV show, very important. You start praying when you watch it, you end praying when you watch it, you may never watch it again. Every car ride, start prayer, end prayer. I had a missionary friend, worked in Afghanistan, said if you didn't do this, you had a wreck. Every time. Not quite that bad in America, but it's a good idea. Every phone call, start with prayer, end with prayer. I'm talking 5-second prayers here. God help me. I want to be an honor to you on this phone call. It's going to be tough. Bang, that's all. You start it, you end it with prayer. Every conversation starts with prayer, ends with prayer. Every shower starts with prayer, ends with prayer. Every night's rest starts with prayer, ends with prayer. Every meal starts with prayer, ends with prayer. Sometimes out loud, doesn't matter. Everything you read starts with prayer, ends with prayer. Get on my running machine in the morning 3 times a week. Put on some preacher from the internet. Pray, God, guard me from error. Teach me the truth. Correct me. Shape me. Mold me. Boom. I'm into running and listening. But not without Him. Nothing's automatic here. Be in communion with God continually. My wife, Noelle, there she is, complains to me that when I call her on my cell phone, I don't hang up. And so I put it back in my pocket with the phone on. And she's listening to all these things that are happening. And I think I discovered why, Noelle. You can turn it off at the top here, but when you turn the machine off, the phone stays on. I didn't realize that until just yesterday. So I'll try not to make that mistake. So I'm totally in agreement that I shouldn't leave my phone on and make my wife listen to me for the rest of what I'm doing. However, God likes it when you leave your phone on. Not a criticism of Noelle. You ought to turn your phone off when you're calling your wife. But when you're calling God, just don't ever push the red button. Just leave it on green. All the time. He listens to everything. That's okay. Everything becomes prayer. That would be the way to live. Pray without ceasing means leave the green button pushed all the time. Have one of these phones you can turn it off, it stays on. Isn't that cool? I wish my life were more like that.